Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to be unboxing this bad boy, the 8BitDo SN30 2.4G wireless gamepad and receiver for the Super Nintendo. Now I do have an original controller for the Super Nintendo, but you know, we're in 2025 and you know, we've kind of gone wireless completely, so I thought to myself, I'm sick of having this short cable, and I have the Super Famicom controller, so the cable is even shorter. So for that reason, I thought, let's get this controller. So let's have a quick glance at the back. Not really much here. Just shows you the controller, the jade green controller, and the receiver. So yeah, let's go right ahead and open it. Well, I didn't actually need the blade, so I can put the blade away. But yeah, I actually can't wait to open it, check it out, and we're gonna check some games out as well. So stay tuned. So as of the unboxing, you don't really get much in the box. You get the controller itself, and I'm guessing you're gonna get some right there, look, instruction manual, which might come in handy actually, because I don't know how this is gonna work in terms of pairing it to the actual little dongle thing that you get with the actual controller, which is inside here. I'll show you in a second. You do get a USB Type-C charger. I do keep the chargers inside the box because it's just more convenient to keep them in the box. But here's the little dongle that I was talking about. So I'm guessing there's going to be a little process to pair this up, and as you can see, it is identical, which it would have to be. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and throw this into the SNES in a second, but before we do, let's go ahead and look at the controller itself. So it feels really nice. It is slightly heavier than the original controller, but it does feel exactly the same, to be honest with you, and I can't actually wait to check it out. I do like the texture and stuff. It's got like a nice little grippy type of texture, and it's bang on exactly the same size, more or less, you know, as you can see. Maybe slightly a little bit chunky here, I don't know, it looks exactly the same to me, but maybe a little bit thicker. But yeah, I can't actually wait to check it out. I mean, look at that color. That jade green looks really nice with those gold accents on there. So yeah, I do have the purple version to this with the analog sticks. This is the other product that I did review, so I will leave a link for that at the top right there. You can check that out at some point when you get the chance. But yeah, both these controllers are amazing from 8BitDo. And guess what, guys? I got this from AliExpress for £14.99 shipped. So you can't go wrong. Now, the price may vary because I think it was sale time when I actually bought this controller. So it might be a little bit more expensive now. So we're going to check out Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo and see how it plays. And I can't sense any latency or any lag or anything like that, whatever you want to call it. It plays just like it would on the original controller, and the buttons and everything feels really nice. So that's really good. So far, so good. Okay, so I'm just going to throw in the SNES EverDrive because I can't be bothered to change the carts out. So next game we're going to try, obviously, Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the Super Famicom, obviously. So the reason why I've gone for this game is because I wanted to check out the diagonals and be able to, you know, see if I can do the good old Hadoukens, the Hurricane kicks and the Dragon Punches and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest with you, I can pull them off, but I know for a fact that this D-pad is going to need some wearing in because it does feel very stiff. And that's how my other SN30 Pro controller felt as well. The other purple one that I showed earlier, that felt exactly the same, like it just felt stiff. And after using it for a good 6 or 7 weeks, it's gotten better, but it's still not like the optimal D-pad of the original Super Famicom, because that's had some hardcore use to it. I've had that controller for years, and as you can imagine, the more you use these controllers, the better they actually get once they're worn in and stuff. So yeah, it's got it's got a lot of mileage to be put onto this controller. But the reason why I bought this controller was because of, like I mentioned earlier, it's just having the convenience of not having a cable attached. And it's not so much myself, it's when I play with my son, he always tugs at the controller and manages to either pull off the Super Nintendo off the actual desk, or he'll just yank the cable out, and it's just annoying. So I thought, for that reason, at least he can use this controller and I'll use the wired one, and you know, it'll be okay. We can play some 2-player games and we won't have any accidents. But to be honest with you, like I said, for the price, you can't actually go wrong. So for that reason, I'm going to get another one. Even if it's bumped up a little bit, I'm not really going to care, because it is well worth the price. Not having a cable and being able to hook the controller up wirelessly is just absolutely amazing. Next up, we're going to play Final Fight 3. So we're going to check it out and see how that actually plays. So yeah, it's okay. I mean, the D-pad, it's not a bad D-pad, it's a good D-pad like I mentioned, but it's not something that's worn in yet, so it's going to take some time for it to actually wear in and get better over time. But as it stands for these side-scrolling beat-em-ups, it's perfect, because you're not having to do the half semicircle forward or the dragon punch or anything like that. It's just straightforward gameplay. Even Batman worked fine for that reason, because you're not doing anything, you know, too extravagant or too difficult. You know, like a half a semicircle, or like a yoga flame, or, you know, a pile driver with Zangief or anything like that. So I mean, it's fine. So for these types of games, to wear it in, it's going to be perfect. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to run the controller in, and it should be fine for my son. Obviously, he doesn't know how to do a fireball yet. He's tried, you know, he can pull 1 or 2 off here and there, but then he forgets how to do the moves, because he's only 4 years old, bless him. So yeah, it's going to be fine. Next, I had to play Contra, because why not? Contra is one of my favorite games. And yeah, perfect. You know, got all the diagonals as I wanted them. Didn't get any off inputs or anything like that. So the D-pad is a solid D-pad. And yeah, can't go wrong. Again, guys, you got to remember, for what I paid for this controller is a complete steal. Now, the next one I'm going to go for is the smoky black, or smoky grey, I think it's called. That's a really nice colour as well. So then I'll have a variant of all 3 colours. I think there's only 3 colours you can get: the jade green, the purple, and the black or grey, whatever it's called. If there's any more, let me know, because I'd like to have one of each one. If there's a red one, I'd like to get a red one, or even if there's a white see-through one, that'd be nice as well. But so far, yeah, I've had a ton of fun, and everything seems to work as it should, and I've had no issues. So yeah, I mean, complete steal. AliExpress sometimes has some amazing deals. I'll leave the link in the description box down below, just in case any of you guys want to pick this controller up. Like I mentioned though, guys, please bear in mind, when I bought this, a lot of stuff was on sale, so I ended up buying a bunch of stuff, and I actually forgot that I actually bought this controller. It just turned up today, and I thought to myself, what? I didn't order anything. And then when I opened it, I realized, okay, yeah, I did. And I remembered exactly what it was. And this was the last thing from the batch of things that I ordered way back like a month ago. So this took a while to get here, I can't lie. Normally, like, AliExpress is pretty good and they send stuff over pretty quickly. But with this one, they obviously took their time, and it, you know, like, it arrived like a whole month after I actually placed the order. Because everything else that I've ordered from AliExpress is already here ages ago. That's why I completely forgot that I ordered it. So if they didn't send it, I wouldn't have even known. Yeah, I've got to actually go back and check my basket to see that if some items are missing, because I'm sure, you know, maybe they might not have sent stuff if I'm forgetting things like this, or maybe it's just me. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get another controller just for the sake of getting one as a backup. And, you know, if there's more colours, I'd like to get all the colours. And it's a really nice controller. It's compact, it's small. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to see if it actually works on other systems like the Switch or the Steam Deck. If it works on those systems, magic. I should have actually done that in this video, I didn't think. Sorry guys, but that's a video for another day. Anyway, what's my verdict? I really enjoyed this controller. Like I kept saying and banging on, for the price you can't actually go wrong, and for my use case it's perfect. Obviously I've got a young toddler who's, you know, getting into gaming, so it's perfect for him. He's not going to yank it or anything like that like he has been doing with my original controllers. Obviously the D-pad on the original controller is going to be, you know, a lot more worn in and a lot easier to pull off the moves. With this one, as you can tell, it's quite stiff, and even with this purple one, I mean, it's better than this jade green one because obviously this is just brand new, but you can tell that this is a little bit worn in because I have been using it quite a lot. But obviously this one's had a lot of mileage on it. But yeah, you can tell the difference just by me clicking through them like this. But I actually love this controller. It's really nice. I love the color. I love the gold accents on it and everything. I love the weight, the size. Everything's just perfect. It just fits snug into the hand. Perfect little controller. Can't go wrong. So happy that I got this. And again, I'll be checking it out on the Steam Deck and the Switch and making a video on that. So in the meantime, guys, what I want you to do is leave some comments in the comment section down below. And please like, share, subscribe like you have been doing. I want to thank all the new subscribers. And I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe and peace.